Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Simtrax Broadcasting. Now, obviously, you can see out there on the racetrack here tonight, Choose Cone car getting a few extra miles put on her here tonight. Definitely warm up the tires for hopefully the only time that we see this pace car, or the Choose Cone car that is, during practice. Right now, we are hoping for the best, that we will not end up with a bunch of cautions, and you don't see that. Good Lord. All right, well, that definitely was Brady Moats in the 42 out there of Josh Conover. Going ahead and putting Jacob Gladelick into the wall there here at Michigan. Very fantastic track here, much like a super speedway. We're going to see a lot of top speeds here, guys dropping off the track a little bit to squeeze a couple extra miles an hour down toward the bottom and try to shorten this track up just a little bit out there. But I would probably say it is going to be a lot tougher than what it looks. We talked to Vincent Arthur in his last finish, and he was saying he would ride about one seam up from the bottom. To me, that's a little daring, I would say, you know, taking such an aggressive line down toward the bottom during the turns, and I would probably, you know, I don't think that's a wise move, but hey, who am I? I'm the guy up in the booth there, out there on the track. Stella, I want to bring you in here on something very odd, and we're going to try to throw you a curveball here.
Oh,
I
no.
only have one Ford out here at Michigan. The rest are Chevrolets, and I believe I'm only looking at four Toyotas. Any rhyme or reason as to why?
I would venture to say no on that, actually, because currently Ford holds all the speed records for Michigan in the Cup, the Xfinity, and the Truck Series. So maybe they're looking to break the mold.
All right, well, that is definitely going to kind of throw everybody, like I said, for a little bit of a loop here. Not quite 100% sure why, as we are taking a look at Cody Height in the 84 Chevrolet. Looks like the Sunny D machine is going ahead and laying down his first lap for qualifying. Should be coming to an end here pretty soon already. Brady Moats, top of the chart. Cody Reeder will be in second out there. As we were taking a look at Cody Smith, there's Cody Reeder in the Venku machine. That's who I'm looking for. And the driver I am still waiting to see is if we're going to see Dustin Kaleba eventually return back. Right now he's doing pretty well out there in the driver's standings and out there in the chase standings, seeing that it is quickly coming to an end here, Stella. I believe we've only got a couple more races before we enter the playoffs here. So each race really honestly from tonight on is going to be extremely critical of where everybody finishes here.
Oh, yes. After this race, all we have is Daytona and Darlington in the regular season.
Daytona and Darlington. Wow. All right, well, we'll kind of toss that one up in the air and see if that's going to stick. I don't know how many guys are still going to be able to hang on all the way to the end, though, as these guys are getting their last qualifying times down. Josh Conover will be outside the top 10 to kick his off. Talk to me a little bit about Matthew George out there. We've seen him in the Hellmans out there. We see him out there in the Powerade, but it looks like we are in the black and red here tonight.
Well, the coolest thing about Matthew George is, as of tonight, he has not won a race. However, he is sitting ninth in the standings for the Cup and is locked in just with points. If he wins, great, wonderful. But he right now is so far ahead in points that he cannot be caught. So that you will be seeing that number 5 headed into the playoffs without a doubt.
Well, that's definitely good. I would probably say, you know, just kind of from the outside looking in, I'd rather have that than nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely an easy application of his skills there, I would probably say. Looking at his consistency, I know we've had a couple of drivers in some other leagues almost with the identical kind of a finish to the end of the regular season. I'm definitely hoping that is going to continue to keep rolling out there for Matthew George. He is, I'm assuming, he's going to need a win. There's no doubt about it. He cannot squeak through on points all the way to the finale. I just don't see that happening. Matthew George is going to need to show up and really nail one down for a win, and we're hoping he is able to do that there, Stella, and that is going to be easier said than done, as everybody knows that the chase is where the races start getting harder and harder. We still end up in some super speedway races. We still have some road courses, and we even have short tracks. And I would say, he's got to find his niche out there and really find that track that is going to really take him to the end. And I hope the best for him if he can continue that. But we are here at Michigan, and Stella, a little bit about this track, so wide, so banked so well around the turns, that the real choice tonight is going to be how these guys are going to plan to save tire for the longevity of this race.
Yeah, this track was always known for being very wide and passable and whatnot. But in 2012, when they did the repaving, they narrowed it up a little bit, made it a little bit dicier for everybody. But this is a nice old track. It opened in 1968, and NASCAR Cup Series have been here since 1969. So I like the fact the Cone Car has its own little flag up there.
Yeah.
For a pit stop. Pit stall. Sorry about that. Squirrel. So 18-degree turns, front stretch, start finish line has 12-degree banking, and the back stretch is still 5, so we never really get flat on this 2-mile D-shaped oval.
No, I would not say so. As right now, take a look at that. That is Ryan Bird's car out here tonight. I did not see a number out there on the side. Looks like we're going to get the Orkin Bone Skull machine on the outside. That we will actually be in the 49 Chevrolet, which we're going to take a quick look at the grid, how he's going to start out front. Number 1, Ryan Bird. That's going to be him in the 49 machine. That's Jake Christenberry. Corey Harville sits third next to Brady Moats. Cody Reeder. Not bad with a top 5 start here in the number 17 machine. He'll be starting next to Cameron Thompson. Thompson has actually almost turned his entire season around. This guy's been top 10s a lot here lately, Stella. And normally we see Cameron Thompson kind of bumbling around back there in the back 20, but he is up here, and now he's going to have to race with drivers that are a lot harder to get around. Aaron Krolick sits 7th with Tom Senchak 8th, Dylan Banks 9th, and Brandon Dunford is our 10th place driver. Moving on to Cody Hyde, who sits 11th next to Josh Conover, and that's going to do it for our front 6 rows. Rotating on back were Matthew George. In the number 5, he'll be starting 13th next to Thomas Walter, who is 14th. And that should, there we go, pace truck finally moving here. And now Cody Eldred, 15th spot. So Eldred looking to have a better night. His qualifying time shows otherwise. 15, starting 15th. Cody Smith in the 16th spot on the outside of row number 8. That's going to go ahead and put that number 20 machine on the outside. Adam Kulikowski starts 17th next to Zach Hollinger. And that moves us with Kyle Rochelle, Scott Kerberg, Vincent Arthur. Yikes. Far back spot here for Vincent Arthur as he starts 21st. Jacob Gladelick, it will be 22nd. But he should be our Choose Cone car out there, and which means Nick Geilis and Nathan Brzezowski may be starting here from the pit. Stella, do we have any updates on any kind of penalties we'll be looking at out here?
No, we do have penalties, but not on anyone that is currently racing. So there's nobody that could not qualify tonight. We do have a couple of Vince Arthur, Nick Geilis, Dylan Dunford, Ryan Patty, who are on probation. Cody Smith still has a little bit, and so does Brady Moats now. Who will be missing tonight is Jacob Malone. He is suspended from this race due to hitting that 5-cause caution mark. But he'll be back next week, I'm sure.
All right, well, we'll take a look at tonight's race. 120 lap stages will be at 27 and 72. 60% fuel limit and 4 sets of tires down in the pits. Fixed setup race here, guys. Of course, no fast repairs. I'm here in the booth with you. Stella, my commentator, alongside me. Jacob Gladelick in the Choose Cone car, and 106 degrees out there on the track. What do you say we watch Ryan Bird take off here? There it is. Green flag is out, and away he goes. Great job there by Ryan Bird getting a solid takeoff here, and he's going to look to continue that roll heading into turn number 1. Outside line, Very, very good. This is the line I'm used to taking, much higher, where Brady Moat sits as well. And they're rotating through this turn, no problem, and they continue to roll on the outside. Jake Christenberry trying to hold on to it for dear life as that 93 Toyota is already falling back. But Stellar, this is only turn number 3. And look at how these guys are spreading nice and wide out there, heading through 3 and 4.
They are, but man, at the last second, they do seem to clip in. Look at Senchuk. He is just pushing along. For a minute there, he was all the way down 3 wide on the inside, and now he's pushing his way up front with authority.
Yeah, right now as we hop on top of Cody Reeder's machine, you see a quick cutoff there by the Corey Harville. Now, Harville's been pretty tough on the roll here. Kristen Ferry getting way knocked out. He's barely hanging on to the top 10. He finally slows down, and his roll backwards stops at 9th. Cody Reeder's moved actually back 2 here so far, and wow, these guys are getting loose. Boy, yeah, that's going to be kind of tough, and you would hate to see a race get ruined so early here at the beginning. Right now, I'm waiting to see if any drivers who've really been making the shuffle up here, moving their way up to the front. Cody Smith moving up 4 here so far. He sits now 12, so the number 20 machine doing very well compared to his practice. Boy, good flyby there as we got a couple of blinkers there in the back, and man, Stella, I tell you what, if there's one thing that's horrible is connection problems. But let's take a look at our leaders here. Ryan Bird was it, but now being challenged by Tom Senchak on the bottom. He'll have that favorable line on the bottom, but Bird with the top line is going to get the turn exit speed, crosses him at the line. So Bird continues to run it here as we are under caution. I believe, I'm not sure, I think it's Nathan Brzezowski. Nope, Nick Geilis is around. Sorry. Nick Geilis in the number 3 Chevrolet here does himself in. But we'll see if he was assisted here. Let's take a look. Boy, already kind of a crummy turn there. You already see him swinging from top to bottom, and he's fighting it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost rotated up the track too fast, and then that just looped him on around. Looks like Kulikowski goes ahead and gets around him in the rest of the field. So, 1 car spin out here brings out our first caution here of the night. Not quite sure why that would have happened there, but...
Me either. After the other night, we were watching single car spinouts a lot, and iRacing did not deem it cautionable.
Yeah. No surprise. Alrighty. Jacob Gladlick will actually be putting some miles on the choose cone car. Nathan Brzezowski looks like he...
did not sit.
Yeah. A little confusing as to why. Is a bit of a bummer, though, I would say. Getting locked and loaded, and then looks like somebody lost the keys to the car.
Yes. That's pretty funny.
Yep. Well, big mover here of the race is Jake Christenberry, but in the opposite direction. He's fallen all the way down to 9th. You liked that, didn't you? You thought it was going to be a positive comment.
You? No.
All right, well, a couple of guys are going to try a few things up. Here's already a little pit strategy coming into play. So Cody Reeder, Cody Eldred, one with a K and one with a C.
Yes.
Adam Kulikowski, Rochelle, Nick Geilis, Scott Kerberg, and Vincent Arthur. Vincent Arthur coming down early.
These are quicks.
Well, looks like for fuel and goes and back out.
Yep.
Ooh, choose cone car ready. These cars are getting ready to get lined up, figure out which lane they would decide to take here.
Oh, you gave me that view that always makes me think they're going to hit him. You'd think they'd kind of plan from back here. Oh, wow.
I think he hit him.
I think so, too. Oh, yeah. Senchak gave him the loop-de-loop and thought he was going low and went high. So, Cameron Thompson says, "Oh, well, if you're going high, I'm going in the front row." Ah, but I do not know whether that ends up. Maybe he just locked him up. Think happy thoughts?
Well, uh,
No, never mind. Oh, no,
so
it was Gladelick who had to lock him up. Does that put him on an EOL? I believe it does, as I see him marching back as we speak.
yeah, he actually may be fixing damage on that right front, is what I would assume.
Oh, heavens.
Ouch.
Oh, heavens. Ah, well, now Corey Harville has a partner in crime.
Choose Cone car will have plenty of time as well to get repaired.
Yes.
See how bad. Ouch.
Yep.
Now, Corey Harville, speaking of which, is sitting second.
I saw that.
He'll be on the inside line here.
Yeah, it was interesting to see Senchak decide just at the last second that he wanted to follow the leader.
Yeah,
Instead of
I
being
think
in
that's
the
what
front
tripped
row.
him up. That's why Cameron Thompson's like,
Oh,
whoop,
yeah.
you need to change lanes. That way he would have a chance, and popped him.
Yeah. He wouldn't be third in line. He'd actually be on that front row, but yike. Hey, there's your Milwaukee.
Yep. Corey Harville looking to do the throwback here. Hopefully get it, come away with a solid finish.
Now this is a start. Look at them all nestled up together.
Yes.
That's what a start's supposed to look like.
Yes, it is.
We see it so rarely.
All right,
Wonderful.
We'll sit along here with Cody Height. Let's get a good start here. See him on the outside of Cody Eldred. Looks like both of these guys had a little bit of a slow go. Yeah, you see how the nice tilt of that turn. You can almost hold it wide open all the way on the top. We'll scrub up on the wall. Clears Eldred. Looks like actually Vincent Arthur hanging back there. If you see him in the mirror, now he's in the left mirror, coming up close.
Oh, wow.
There he is, down on the bottom.
He's up 10 positions right now.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, the number 20 of Cody Smith thinks better not to send that one. Almost sent it 4 wide right at the line.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say now is not the time to be making dangerous moves like that. Aaron Krolick coming into play. That's him moving into the 13th spot. These guys have been on the steady roll backwards. Bird's still holding the lead. Senchak is going to take a peek, though. I think Senchak's taking a look underneath, but decides not to. Moats. Oof. Losing a little bit of air to the front nose of that car. All right, now you see Senchak is kind of wiggling around a little bit out there. Only 10 laps into this one here. I'm waiting to see. Look at the separation.
Nice warm.
All right, little knock there. Josh Conover and Dylan Banks get into it. Christenberry's going to fill the gap. Christenberry actually has been riding in the draft very well, nailing down the fastest time here of the night so far with a 38.79.
Nice. Oh, no. Darn.
Yep, bumbling on through. Senchak taking another look, goes down there and gives a kiss off the paint.
Yeah, but Dylan Banks was giving a kiss off the wall.
Yeah. But Brady Moats helping push Ryan Bird along here.
Nice.
Battle still going on with Harville on the bottom of the number 1 machine of Brandon Dunford. And Stella, did Brandon Dunford, did he have any penalties? I thought he had something going on.
I believe that's Dylan.
Okay, Dylan Dunford.
Yes.
Okay.
There's still he still has 1 race probation.
Alrighty. As we continue this, looks like he leaves Brady Moat to hang out to dry here. Brady Mote's able to catch back up and make a roll here. Moving on back. Dylan Banks again. Looking to see if he can play chase on the inside of Jake Christenberry. Christenberry still holding on to it tight, though.
Yeah, he's hoping not to hit the wall again this time. He'll just get. Ooh, Arthur's giving him a little push along.
Yeah, Vincent Arthur
Just
doesn't
bounced
seem to
off
be.
of
He doesn't seem to be happy with what he's seeing here. Back on top of Cody Reeder's car. These guys continue to shuffle through back and forth here. Just kind of makes you wonder if there's enough room at times.
Ooh, especially when you see somebody pop into your right view there so quick.
Yep.
Ah, that was Cody Smith peeking around the corner.
Yep.
Kyle Rochelle is waiting in the wings. He's going to send it all of a sudden, and nobody's going to know what happened.
Well, if he's able to reel in and use the draft off Dylan Banks, it would help pull him through the center, but that's going to be shut down really quick there. Right now, we are still single file here toward the front, but I would say front and back stretch, these guys are still single file, but not the entire time.
No, it's kind of neat because they all kind of spread out, shuffle, 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 and then when they go into the turns, they get all one line again. See if they made any improvements or not. Oh, and this is the shuffle stage. Wow.
Slice underneath. We'll take a look at the McDonald Chevrolet out there of Josh Conover. Christenberry quick sneaks in behind Dylan Banks.
I think we are 4 wide, back up just a little further. Eesh. Yep.
Yeah, you see Cody Reeder out there. Looks like he's popping to the outside there. Now trying to follow Vincent Arthur up to the front. Vincent Arthur's moved up 12, looking for 13. Corey Harville will be next on the list. Yeah, and there it is, trying to break the draft. Ryan Bird trying to get out and away. Change something up a little bit.
Diving so low.
Well, look at the distance it's allowing it to put on him. And now gives him that quarter of a second lead out front. As we get lap 16 halfway completed here. The number 1 machine of Brandon Dunford was in some hot water there for a moment. As the 57 of Thomas Walter was on the inside.
Damn, look at them go. Nice. Yeah, but this is good. This is nice to me. Clean racing. I mean, a little rubbing, maybe a little push. There you go. Speaking of which, Rochelle's getting a little help.
Whoop. Yeah, but that didn't work out for Ryan Bird that time. Bird ended up losing a boatload of ground there as Conover had pushed Motes, who's, having connection problems.
Oh.
Hopefully we'll be able to see Motes continue on here. The remainder of this race.
Yeah, Thomas Walter just dropped back like a stone.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's just hanging back there or something, or if he's got any damage to the car that's holding him back. I was getting around the Cody Hyde areas. It looked like he had got himself in some hot water. Down to the bottom he goes. 3 wide there for a moment as they make Corey Harville march on back. Starting 3rd here on the night, down in the 10th. Yeah, look at these two.
Guys, close.
Yep. That is the Milwaukee machine. That is actually Tom Senchak.
Yes.
That's sitting in front of him here.
Yeah, he was battling for the lead earlier, and here he is sitting up 1 in 7th.
Speaking of the lead,
wow!
Oh man, Conover almost gets it. 3 wide sitting right behind him. Banks, Rochelle, and Christenberry.
Now, I don't know if Banks was trying to take advantage of something there or whether he was helping, but...
do it.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
There's some trouble. Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
trying to
no.
get the right camera angles. Apparently, we were more worried about the trees on the outside.
Yes, I saw that. The arborist will be very happy with you, showing off his work.
Yep, Kyle Rochelle in some trouble. Stella, I'm just seeing all over this track right now. This is not a single file race like I thought it was going to be. These guys are racing 20
No.
laps into this thing,
I
and
love
they are dicing it up here. They were making no room for each other. Lap 27 is staged, and right now you see so many guys trying to fight their way up to the front, and it's just so tight here. As that is right off the side of Vincent Arthur.
Wow. Yeah, that was a little bit of reach out and touch someone.
Yep, Vincent Arthur, whoop, little tail wag there.
Yes, actually, our Sunny D took a little tail wag too when he pulled up behind Rochelle.
Yep. I'm sure a bunch of people are noticing how Cody Height is doing over there on his stream. Boy, look at this. Right there. That's what I was saying. Something's going on. Those two are going to be fighting. They keep that kind of move up. Right now, that was a squeeze there on Brandon Dunford and Corey Harville. Two drivers there on the inside, and especially when they're creeping up over 200 miles an hour, that is going to collect more than just those two. Harville gets way out of the draft here. This drops him down to 14th. Stella right now, Cody Eldred, Cody Smith, and Corey Harville not looking too good as they've all rolled backwards here, and some of them are trying to get back up to the front. I still think Vincent Arthur's getting a little help by Tom Senchak. He gets the push. But talk to me a little bit about this 27 of Kyle Rochelle.
Oh, I was just watching him. Like you say, he was getting a push there for a minute, but he's getting it done. He's coming in on the inside now. Curious, Conover has now put almost a quarter of a second on Banks, and our normal leader, Ryan Bird, is all the way back to 6th at this point, almost down to a second behind.
Yeah, what can they do to offset what Conover's doing? We're very close to stage end here, and not seeing any chance of anybody gaining on him here. Dylan Banks would be pretty close, seeing he's sitting on the outside. But I would say this field's almost flip-flopped here.
Oh, well, look at this. Raiders decided to take a dog leg and see if he can make up some time.
I don't blame him at all. Cody Reeder's sitting 5th now. Trying to stay away from any of the trouble. Who knows, Brady Moats may have even blinked out in front of him. He's just trying to get out of there.
Ah.
So we get more of a top view here. Our drivers out there on the track. Notice how everything's mashing up here. Josh Conover and Banks are away from this, separated by over a second.
Nice. Yeah, they definitely, they're very, very close to each other right now. Don't know if we're going to have a lead change of any sort, but yeah, these guys back here have been deemed armed and dangerous. Oh. Bring me some shrubbery. Oh, Vince Arthur popped out of that one. He and Kristen Berry are getting up close and personal.
Yeah, taking a couple peeks around the track here. Waiting to see if Banks is trying to set him up. Right now, a couple different angles of what other guys are doing out there.
Well, we're coming up on lap 27, which will be our first stage.
27, that is? Yes. I know. Who can squeak out just one more position here? I would say, yep, looks like Senchak's looking for the outside line. He's going to get it.
He is.
And our pole sitter, Ryan Bird, is sitting down in 10th.
But I would not put it past Vince Arthur to try to come in on the inside and get something.
Yep, no can do.
Up,
That's going to do it.
he's up 14. 7th place is very respectable.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all there. Vincent Arthur coming in clutch. Remember, how far back he started. That was definitely interesting little switch up for him to have to mash back on the gas and fight his way up to the front.
Yeah, well, Rochelle's up 16. He's our hard charger for this first stage.
All right, so Josh Conover wins the stage here. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Kyle Rochelle is one of our drivers who is above the playoff cut line and only doing that with points. So nice consistency and attendance has afforded him that placement.
Yeah, I know so easy it is. No, I'm just kidding. About impossible to do it sometimes. Get these guys fighting up there. Shifting and fighting around out there. I don't know 100% how this is going to go. I know pit road's getting ready to get really busy here.
Oh, yeah. And there they go. Everybody. Let's see.
Boy, interesting camera angle there.
Something different? No. Everybody's coming in.
Oh, yeah. There we go. We get a front row seat to Vincent Arthur.
All right. Getting some of this. Getting some of that.
See the shootout at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, Vincent Arthur was pushing just a little bit harder to see if he could get in front of Tom Senchak, but he's not going to get it.
Now, who did make a move was Cody Reeder. He's now sitting third. So that's better than when he came in the pits.
Yep. All right. She's coming car, working the way on around.
Do you think Aaron Kralik sped into the pits? Or did he have some damage to attend to?
Well, between Kralik and Walter, it may be both. Some of them may have clipped that wall. A lot of guys have been getting loose coming out of 2.
Yeah, even Hollinger. He's running a 48-second pit stop. Yee.
No, I would say it's pretty difficult here for the way these guys are kind of shooting on around, trying to find that sweet spot out there and get that time they're looking for. And then seeing if they can get it, but then everything kind of almost gets chewed up here if they end up going to either under caution or back to a choose cone car. So now you've darted off pit road, and then, who knows, you may see Cody Reeder here end up going back about 3 more places. Oh, man. Yeah, Dylan Banks almost got Cody
They did
Reeder.
it again. They hit the car. Someone hit the cone car again.
Did they really?
Yes. Yes, I saw him get the whole rear end of his car jacked up in the air.
Vincent Arthur nudged him. Oh, the number 1 of Brandon Dunford.
Struggling. dudes, big orange car, arrows.
Well,
That way.
remember, you see how crushed up they are, and they do need to make a little bit of room for each other to get going here. But Brandon Dunford will be working his way down pit road here.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Bass Pro Shops. I think he hooked him.
Yeah, I think
Golly.
Vincent Arthur nicked him on the edge.
Yep, and he's back down pit.
Yep. All right, Stella, just for a quick rule book check here. Can you see? Yeah, see, I don't think they're required to pit. They shouldn't be required to pit if you hit the choose cone car. Key is not to hit the choose cone car, but sometimes we hit the choose cone car.
Well, at least you're kind of punished with damage if you do it. I'm wondering if you have to, well, no, that wouldn't be a drive-through because that has to be served under green flag. I don't know. Would you like me to go investigate?
Yeah, it might be an idea.
Okay.
See if we can find out what's going on, if you can or cannot hit the pace car. I would say I have no idea. Guys have been slamming into that thing. That's now 3 on the night. Guys have hit that pace car. I just don't think it's obviously not planned, but somebody's messing up here. Somebody's
That's
fumbled.
enough. What did I miss? I went into the pits for 1 second to talk to RC. Yeah, rule book wise, you hit the choose cone, you do get an EOL. So they're all going to be working their way slowly back up.
Just come on, man. All right, back under green. Josh Conover winning the first stage here of the night. Dylan Banks sits in second. Tom Senchak playing chase. Cody Reeder had a chance as he started on the inside line. Reeder now down to 5th. He's going to be fighting his way back again. And I think everybody seems to be a little more cautious on this restart. But wait, as I say that, Brady Moats looking to make his own lane. No can do. That's not going to work. Looks like everything's separating. Look at the distance between everybody else out here.
Interesting start. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot different than the first time. Don't have a whole lot of guys out there with damage. The ones that did get damage are sitting in the back of the field. And
but I think you're all fixed up, too.
The car. Looks like Kulikowski's getting passed there by Thomas Walter. Walter going down almost to the white line. Kulikowski's just been hanging out in that same spot back here, 18th spot. I think Cody Reeder, something's going on.
Uh-oh. Who just went in the grass? Oh, okay. Never mind. He didn't go in the grass.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll get an update out there for Cody Reeder as to why we are revisiting. Something tells me this may be a starting infraction.
Oops.
So we'll see. I think he's serving a drive-through penalty here. Yep. That's exactly what he's got.
Okay.
Horrible night here for Cody Reeder. Well, that's going to send him all the way back to the 22nd position here on the night. Nick Geilis, our first caution out of the night back on lap 3, has just hit one of his fastest times of the night with a 38.91. Yeah, not bad. Be the first time he's gotten into the 38s. Boy, not happy about cutting him off. 84 Cody Height not letting off the gas at all there.
He did not.
Yeah. Now, Stella, the only thing I'd be concerned with that is the 84. If Cody Height gets in the back of Kyle Rochelle and turns him into the wall, you're only taking yourself out as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, just what are you willing to risk?
There we go.
The shuffle up is going some kind of odd
Wonderful.
here. Yeah, a couple of guys are moving around. We're going to keep our eyes here on the 84. I think him and Rochelle have got a problem out there.
No, he's just saying go a little faster. Here, I'll help you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll help you with the front bumper and continue to push.
His chrome horn, see? Bert's giving him a little help too.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. If you get racing out there, you're okay, everything's fine, but when you start getting pushed and then bumped and then pushed and then nudged up into the wall, you start getting rather annoyed, like there's a issue between you two, and it's not like you can lean out the window and say, hey buddy, cut it out. You know, it doesn't work like that. You know,
I thought that's what the radio was for.
Yeah, but they can't radio amongst each other.
Oh. No, not at all.
No, not between driver to driver.
Oh. I thought it kind of, there was like an all call where you could just kind of talk and everybody heard it. And that's how you would get to the guys not in your team?
Yes, here on iRacing, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know. Not in real life. Take a look at that. Your Sunny D and number 84, Cody Height, is second place, right behind Josh Conover.
Yeah, not bad. Good run here. So far, 84 machine looking to get up there. It looks like the 48 checks on out. Dylan Banks will live to fight another round, but not right now. I think he's looking to see if he can set up his teammate of Josh Conover out there and see if he can get him again. Right now, as Senchak starting to take a peek into the picture, has to let off the gas.
Wow, and Rochelle is door drafting Brady Moat something fierce.
Yeah.
I think he got a little nervous.
Well, that did cost him, though, as it looks like Matthew George decides to stick in there and go ahead and work his way on around.
There you go, finding the top 10 tonight. Oh, no. Oh, don't come back. Don't come back up.
Oh, he's going back up. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Second caution of the night, unscheduled. Kyle Rochelle here on lap number 40.
Yeah, looks like he might have had a little bit of help there.
Yeah, I think that might have been the number 3. Look at that. Look at Vincent Arthur.
Me out of here.
Excellent job.
Oh.
You got it also. Hats off to Kulikowski there as well. You see him there in the back. That was a move done at 160 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He surprised me when he popped into the screen.
All right, we're going to take another look at this here. It looked like, yeah, Matthew George might have connected with him there.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how Kralik saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aaron Kralik might have a good idea of what that looked like from the front. Let's see if we can take another look.
If not, Kristen Berry.
Right there. Yeah, it looked like you had cleared him. Looked like he had cleared him there. Yeah, that was not a...
Kralik just kept his line, boy. Said, don't go around me. Oh, yeah. No, Kristen Berry's too far back.
Yeah. I also wonder what in the world they see out there. Let's take another closer look. Right there. Yep. Not clear.
Yeah. Dock that spotter a day's pay for napping on the job.
So not too much damage there to Matthew George.
Yeah, Kristen Berry got contacted a little bit by Milwaukee 92 of Corey Harville, just making sure he was out of the way, but no harm, no foul.
All right, lap 72 is when our 100%. Next stage is, but it looks like everybody's coming down and visiting pit road.
Every single person.
So it looks like we finally are able to redeem ourselves out there from the last landscaping camera. And we got a good picture of what happened there. We were not clear. Matthew George held his line. So I would say, Stella, really, that's honestly a gray area. When you kind of look at it from that situation, it was a gray area of whether the spotter should have said anything. I don't think the spotter was ready for him to rotate up like that. And I think that might have what caught them off guard there a little bit.
What do you have to do? Put your blinker on?
Well, it's not put the blinker on. He rotated up, rotated up. Oh, hello. And then clinked and, kind of popped the side of him there. So. No, I would say that just kind of caught everybody off guard there. Hopefully they're able to fix some of these. Hopefully as well the Choose Cone car is able to get through at least one of these decisions without any more damage.
This is interesting. Because I thought at the beginning of this caution, everybody had come in. So do we have some that are tapping a little bit of extra gas to get some off-pit cycling?
Yeah, if they're not able to squeak it. Right now, they are struggling to make 30 laps here.
Ah.
So if they can get just a little extra and follow the leader here, they may be the ones out front by a gallon or so. So I don't blame them. We've seen how many races here, Stella, that just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. These guys just not enough, or just running out or not having enough at the burnout.
Oh, yes, definitely that. Ran out of gas trying to get to victory lane. Yeah, Jay's out there now. He looks like he's finished with practicing at Homestead.
Yay.
So he is what?
Huh.
The Homestead or the J?
No, he's finished the Homestead. Now he's joining us here, and he'll be blowing up our chat.
Yes. So yay.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, yay! Welcome. Glad to have you back.
All right. Now the Sunny D machine's going to be in the front here. Ryan Bird finally getting back to the front row. He hadn't been there for quite a while. Jay out there saying he likes the High Line. Me too. High Line seems to be a lot less dangerous, and you have a lot more speed on the outside, and that's exactly what Dylan Banks is trying to reassure Cody Height. There is a lot of speed as he shoves him to the front. That moves Cody Height and Dylan Banks to 1 and 2. Ryan Bird settles for third as he quickly moves to the outside line. Nick Gillis doing just the same as Tom Senchak has been hung out.
Yeah, but not for long. He's got a couple in front of him and behind him now.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing Zach Hollinger there out there in the 88 Chevrolet trying to see if he can slice back in, but it looks like he's going to get marched to the backside there of Corey Harville. Jake Christenberry looking to close that gap here pretty quick. Number 20 wants to make a move. Take a look at right now. That is Cody Smith. Smith getting ready for 3 wide here. Oh, yeah. Knock.
Yes.
Stella, question out there in the chat. Is Mr. Hollinger new?
Oh,
no. Look at this brake check. That is going to send guys tumbling.
Oh.
And Vincent Arthur and Josh Conover are included amongst them.
Oh,
Thomas Walter caught up as well, and Cody Eldred.
Yep. My heavens. Okay.
So something happened up front with Matthew George, and there was a huge checkup.
All right.
The checkup happened, rolled him backwards, and then all of a sudden it just accordioned on the way back. What happened here? Looked like it popped there with Bird. See the checkup? Boom! Walter into the back. Of the number 3 at Gillis, he turns around, and that takes out the rest of the field.
Oh, Conover into the wall with pieces and parts flying everywhere.
Yeah, I would definitely expect that to be the end of Conover's night, but we'll definitely take another look here.
Oh,
I have got to figure out
wow.
what causes these two to get jammed up like that. There's a good one.
Ah,
All right, let's stick with Matthew George up front here.
yes.
So look like the camera pans over here. Bird to the outside. Yeah. Bird is way off pace. 5 has to check up. And that just starts tearing everybody up right there. You see the 57
Yeah.
getting in the back of the
Thomas
3.
Walter had to,
But
had the
here is
nose off the guileless.
Yeah, Stella, take a look at
Christenberry?
I want to see Corey Harville. Is Harville giving
okay.
him the shove here? As the 57 is missing the 3, does the 92 make contact and shove him the rest of the way? Yes.
Yes,
right there.
he does.
So 92. So Thomas Walter had made the stop. 92 pushes him, and that's it. And because then 57 can't do anything. I can't brake for 2 cars. Or I have enough trouble braking for 1. I know. Is this watch Moats?
Oh, we made it.
Hold on. Ready?
Oh.
Moats, absolute horseshoe here tonight. So his connection better stay working here tonight. As Conover makes a hard right turn here into the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
Car comes off the ground. Kulikowski avoids another.
Oh, and then he hits the wall. Oh, that's what I saw flying in the air. My goodness.
Yeah, what a shot.
Yeah, there was a fender loose too, but it came back. Oh, and then Thomas Walter came down and hit somebody coming on the infield.
Yeah, it looked like Eldred got popped.
Darn. That's the one that gets me is I'm minding my own business. I've made it past the mess.
Yeah. Well, we'll double check and see if anybody in the NCare Car Center has end up having some trouble. Thomas Walter has taken it back to the garage now.
Oh.
So the 57 Chevrolet is down and out. All right, now Kyle Rochelle will look and see how his car is doing. Vincent Arthur is mobile.
All right.
Conover, I think, he's destroyed. He's going to be in trouble. Kulikowski revisits pit, though. 9.13 second pit stall time. I know Eldred had made contact as well. We'll get the drone footage out there and check out his car. Looks like that right side's scuffed up pretty good.
I don't know. In comparison to some of the others, I'll take it.
Man, oh man. All right, well, we'll see what happens. There was some wreck avoidance out there, but yeah, it looked like Bird had a bad turn and it just went back. And it shows you how close these guys are racing out there. Is when you have one guy check up and it just kind of mushes everybody around. But we also saw Guileless that avoided it. It looked like from behind that we had made the checkups, and then just it got worse from beyond there. So ruining some of the nights here for Josh Conover, Thomas Walter, Vincent Arthur restarting once again from the back of the field. Good Lord, Hollinger's around. Here it goes. Zach trying to hold on to it. Not bad. Hats off to the man for holding on. Hollinger ends up sideways going into that turn. And the turn number 184 machine makes a slice to the bottom. Cody Height. Height coming in on 46 for 4 tires and fuel. Interesting call there. For Height shooting his way up to the front. Keep an eye on Hollinger here as Brandon Dunford is going to work his way on around. Nope, there's the check up there, unable to make that rotation. That's the only concern I have is with heat-cycled tires and guys riding down on the bottom. That's going to be very, very difficult to do. or a pass to complete there. As we head into turn number 3, Matthew George on the outside. That is him dropping down to the 10th position as Cody Reeder continues his churn up to the front. 1926 on his first stint there. He might be setting himself up for one of his fastest laps of the night. Right now, Cody Reeder, not bad. Outside line. Reeder taking another look here. All right, now, top 10 goes as follows. Dylan Banks, Tom Senchak, Cody Smith sit 1, 2, and 3. Aaron Krolick and Jake Christenberry round out our top 5. Ryan Bird, who scored on the pole, is down to 6. Brady Moats sitting 7th. Corey Hartnell is 8th. Cody Reeder is 9th, and Matthew George is 10th. Not bad here by all of our drivers out here tonight. Couple of cautions starting to get gathered up, and we haven't reached the halfway point yet. Dylan Banks, good Lord. Apparently we can find out where he is on the board, but not on the track. Banks out front as Senchak taking a peek here to the inside, and this might be his opportunity to shoot around, but no can do. You can thank Cody Smith for that one as he's sitting in the Home Depot car, moving that Allied machine up to the front. But here comes Aaron Krolick. Krolick been quiet here all night. He's looking to fight his way up to the front, and Jake Christenberry finally returning back to the fight, as most of our guys who had been up front ended up back in the back and then just got caught up in that last caution here. But we are still too wide, and I think Cody Smith is going to go for the lead here. Taking a look.
Yeah.
Oh! Holds it. Excellent job. Now let's get back to the 3 wide. Remember, here's the checkup. Boink.
Oh.
Quick shove there. As it looks like Senchak goes ahead and squirts out. He's going to drop down to the bottom, send it 3 wide. 20 getting loose.
Holy mackerel.
Well, especially when you start taking the wind off the side of the cars, that cause these guys to wobble around in the center, and that's what you're seeing. The number 20, Cody Smith, just trying to hold on. He's sitting at 5th. Following behind right now, Jake Christenberry. Christenberry helping to settle his car down by getting the wind off the nose, so then he's completely good to go instead of just having the downforce from the nose and the tail.
Yeah, don't forget, during all this, Krolick passed Cody Banks, and so did Christenberry.
Look at the distance he's putting them on, though. Right now, Aaron Krolick put 4 tires on at lap 41. 4 tires and fuel, and now he's getting away. Jake Christenberry sideways. Holy cow. As this track starts to change here tonight, it is definitely changing up the way these drivers are having to handle this track. 104 degrees out there on the track temperature right now. Not too much of a change from when we originally started this race. Brady Moats holding on to it there. Good job. There's Moats we see passing right there. As we take a look backwards. Moats will fire here to the inside, I'm sure. Yeah, not bad here. Let's look at Jake Christenberry.
Yeah, Cody Reeder's still holding the best lap time for this this track tonight with a 38.783. So right now, Christenberry's running has run a 38.786, but he's fallen back to like 39 seconds. So he's lost quite a few against Cody Reeder.
Yeah, rough turn back here for Cody Smith as he almost drops out of the top 10. Look who's returning back to the fight. Ryan Bird in front of Vincent Arthur. Now, I'm sure Vincent Arthur's kind of wagging his finger at him saying, don't do that again. As they rejoin each other, hopefully in a better manner than they did for the last caution. Vincent Arthur high side, dropping back low, looking to rotate his way up to the front. Excellent job, sitting 12th. As he puts Nick Gillis into the rearview mirror. Gets a full clear, contact. 41 of Cameron Thompson and Ryan Bird going at it there. Looks like Bird may have rotated up into Thompson.
Yeesh.
Yeah, right now, those two are going to be having more words. And Stella, right now, I got to say, you know, there's a lot of bumping and banging out here, not a whole lot of driving. Guys using each other's cars to hold on. As we reach all the way back, looks like Kyle Rochelle is the
He's
leader of our
rolling.
second pack now.
Yeah, Cody Eldred, Adam Kulikowski, Scott Kerberg, Brandon Dunford are all running in that last one there.
Boy, look at that shove given by Cody Smith to Corey Harville. Harville now getting up to the front. Now, remember, we just tuned in and saw Harville making contact with the wall through 1 and 2. So he's having some trouble. Kralik holding on to the lead, but it looked like height was getting a hold of him. Kralik goes in and almost takes the nose off the 84. Man, getting tough up here in the front.
There's a bit of blocking going on.
Yeah, well, the 84 going to have to maintain some of this speed, wait for Cody Reeder to follow up. This will be the chance where Reeder's going to make up some ground and give him a shove heading into 3. He can look backwards. There he comes. Boy, take another look at it here. This should be coming up on lap number 60 is what we'll start this time around. Dylan Banks, who was in the lead, has dropped down to 6th, almost 7th. Senchak thinks better of it and decides to re-engage at a different time. Vincent Arthur now, remember I said he was moving in 12th. Well, now he's up 12th, setting 9th.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad here. Josh Conover sitting in the box for 12 minutes now. And I do not expect to see his return here. We will definitely see. We did not see him in the in-car care center, so maybe still considering coming back out onto the track. Yeah, watch this here. The 92 and Cameron Thompson going at it. Something tells me there's a little bad blood going on there. Right now, Thompson's kind of moving around across the front of his nose. And he may be the next victim here to Michigan. Ooh, Thompson. Thompson, Harville getting that outside line. Excellent job. So as I say that, outside line, even Jay says he enjoys the outside line. You see these guys receiving the fruit of their labor here on the outside line, being able to go ahead and pull down these front and back stretch so very well. But Vincent Arthur calling that he would run one seam up from the bottom, and it's paying off for him, and he's sitting 8th. My only concern right now with Vincent Arthur in his last pit stop time of 1 minute and 23 seconds. Is that line going to work forever? You notice how a lot of these guys, as they're racing, they're rotating up the track, and not many guys are hanging down toward the bottom where the paint is anymore. So Stella, while the tires are nice and fresh, we ride toward the bottom.
Okay.
Question
we do?
mark.
Oh, question mark. I was like, no. Well, I guess in the beginning, before the track rubber's up, fresh tires.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. Down toward the bottom, Vincent Arthur goes around Dylan Banks. I think as everybody has decent tires, everybody drives down toward the bottom. And no one really risking it up high side. Some success that some drivers have had are hang toward the top side for the first 20 or 25 laps. And when everybody else falls off, that's when you start cutting down. The key is patience and discipline, is when those guys start slinging past you not to melt down. Which, oddly enough, everybody here in the top 10, except Jake Christenberry and Corey Harville, have gained positions here tonight. Right now, Harville is unfortunately down 7. Brady Moats now. Moats now.
Off the wall into Christenberry. Oh, and he's sliding
back. We'll stick with Moats as he is backwards on the track. Okay, Christenberry maintains.
Yes. And we have a caution, but is anybody... Okay, nobody else is involved or hitting him. Life is good.
Let's take a look at it here. Over top. Does Christenberry get into him? Oh.
He did, and he kicked him to the curb. And then promptly hit the wall.
That is Banks sliding past him there.
At least this is on the exceedingly wide part of the track, and everybody is way down there.
That was close. Take another look at it here. Let's see.
He might have come off the wall a little bit.
Yeah, this may be a ricochet off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, you give it to Christenberry for riding him all the way up there.
Aw.
Well, that's a good way to get fighting words out there. You start riding me up toward the wall, trying to give you room, trying to give you room, trying to give you room. Boom! Oh, this might be a beautiful angle here.
Yeah.
See if we can take a look.
Yeah, because Christenberry's definitely on the rise up, and I think Moats is just maintaining and says, "No, I don't want in the wall."
Yeah. There's something going on here. Yeah, but, well, we can poke at it for a little bit longer. I don't know if we're going to have much success here. Seeing if we can find anything else. It does look like the turn here. Yeah, we're going to be too far back for that angle. See if we can rotate it back just a little farther. Whoop. Nope, 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 nope. Blah. I know, because if I sit on Christenberry and we try to float over top, you still can't tell whether he came off the wall. Because it does look like Moats is turning, and that's why I'm trying to look at the left front tire here of Moats.
Yeah, more of a chopper maybe than a dashboard.
Yeah, the chopper's not getting me a straight angle, though. That's the only trouble I'm having.
Oh, no,
the
they're
chopper
not.
was located in the incorrect area here.
Okay.
Yeah, from that angle, that looks like Moats came down. Because I'm trying to watch the seams here.
Yeah, but he's as
Christenberry's
high
way
up
up.
as he can go.
Yep, you know what they're going to say. Oh, it's a racing incident. So, racing incident is what we'll call it. All right.
All right. Good.
All right, drivers from 12th on back have pit. Brandon Dunford, extended amount of time in the box. Minute 16, Kyle Rochelle. Minute 21, working on the way back out to the track. Conover enjoying a picnic out there, 18 minutes in the box.
I know.
Choose cone car now at the line.
Did he make it? Yeah, money Christmas.
I don't know. Now that you ask, we'll see. Right now, I'm showing that there's a incident may have happened here with the choose cone car, but they may have just done that right there. The little spin of the tires. Do 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 do. So, nah, he's all right. I think he survived. He survived one. Jay out there saying at least we're over halfway.
True.
4 cautions. Now, this is going to be an interesting little shootout here. We're going to have about 5 laps. 4 to 5 laps before we stop for our stage. So all of our guys who pit on 65 may just be looking to hang back, going to play fuel conservation to the end.
Okay.
And not pit.
But it can't be till the end. You said they can't get but 30 laps.
What I'm saying is to the end of the stage.
Oh.
They're going to not pit here at end of stage and go ahead and flop to the front. A little offset pitting. Might be able to work. Aaron Krolick, Tom Senchak, away we go. Both black and gold cars out here in the field, starting in the front row. Krolick's still holding on to the lead. Not bad by the rookie in the 01 Chevrolet here tonight. Tom Senchak in the 26, excuse me. And everybody here in the top 5 has a minimum of 6 positions
there
gained.
Goes Christenberry.
Let me tell you right now, Jake Christenberry. Oh, just lock him down. Oh, lock him down. You won't touch the wall. It's not like that. A woman off Mad TV.
71-2. This caution actually should count as both the stage and the
What
caution.
happened there? Oh, Banks turns him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Banks turned him. Not even a little bit. I mean, I think he thought he was clear. Good job by Christenberry to lessen the damage there. Unfortunately, the flat spot in the tires is going to cost him, though. Oof. Well, originally, I think this starts with netcode. As Dylan Banks here is watching all this from behind. Let's take a look. Right there, clink. It says somebody hit him. And then Banks tries to shoot the gap here.
Going.
Bummer. All right. Jay saying I saw nothing.
Well, then you ain't watching. All
Well,
right,
Stella, let's take everything I said about any kind of pit strategy and just throw it right out the window.
Yeah, except for Cameron Thompson.
Yeah. Come on, guys. You make me look like an idiot up here. I was really hoping they were going to offset pit it. And that way they pitted at 100 and only be able to only have to make it a one-stop shop. You know?
True.
They'd be able to get back out there one stop while everybody else may be teetering on 2. Because then they would have to come in right now and then pit around lap 100.
Yeah.
Instead, they could have stayed out and then pit 3 laps earlier. But, man, that'd be squeaking it by with a gallon or so. That'd be close.
That's too close.
Nah, you got to switch it up. Who knows? This guy might be the one we're talking to in Winter Circle.
Okay.
31.25 in the box, though, when he did come down. So hopefully that thing is squared away. I'm going to say, I think Cameron Thompson. Remind me, has Cameron Thompson been clean all night? Or I thought he was involved in something earlier.
Don't think so.
No contact with the pace car.
No. Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was our first one to hit the pace car. Or the choose cone car, that is.
Yeah.
See, right there. That's when guys don't see him. Is when they wait to the last minute jerk and they have no idea why the guy in front jerked until they target fixation.
Well, I was going to say, you got to know why he's turning. I know we rode along with Harville that time to see just what it looked like, and it was devastating. I mean, it was like, la, 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 I'm riding behind this guy. There's a stopped car in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the choose cone.
Well, they're doing 70 miles an hour, and you come up on a guy at a dead stop. Even on the highway, that's, you know, you're passing a broke-down car. That's still pretty quick. Think. Let's see what Dylan Banks is doing here. Think he's working his way back out of the pit. Yep. I know, you would think if it was a caused caution and you were dealt an EOL, your pitting rights would be forfeit. Instead, that may actually work out to Dylan Banks' favor as he comes in, tops off on fuel, and back out he goes. Huh. Oh, Stella, the strategies of NASCAR. All right, let's go ahead and get this one back underway here for the National Oval Racing Association here at Michigan. Trying to get 120 laps complete here as we get 71 of them complete. Getting start on 72. Cameron Thompson finally getting some lead laps out front here with Tom Senchak sitting right behind him. Boy, we're already dealing with some trouble back here around Hollinger. Right now, there's Aaron Krolick on the outside sitting fourth. And Kralik, Ollinger, no. Moving around, Nick Geilis. Haven't seen Geilis up this high in many, many races. Look like the number 3 might be able to have a solid run here. Geilis needs to check up just a little bit. Outside line. Hey,
Oh
Geilis,
no! Oh
Geilis,
no!
Geilis.
Oh no!
Look at
Oh,
that.
okay.
Wreck avoidance by
Thank you,
everybody.
Wall.
Everyone knows what to do. Out of the way. Blink there by Hollinger in the front.
Man.
And it looks like Geilis goes from top 5 to 11th. And you saw Matthew George give a wide berth, trying to make sure he stays out of there. Tom Senchak takes over on the lead. Cameron Thompson just trying to hold on to second here, as Kralik's making a bid for that second spot. No can do, not going to get it. Vincent Arthur sliding underneath the moats. Now he's going after Matthew George. And contact with the 84, Cody Height. Right now, Kralik is letting him know. Oh, Ollinger almost turns Cody. Oh, my God. What, Stella, what in the world is going on out here?
I don't know, but that was not a pass below the line, correct?
No. No,
Good.
no.
There was a white there, not yellow.
Correct.
Haha.
Yeah. And not just that, there was no increase of positions.
Okay.
He would have to take over a position as well if it were to come up to that sort of an issue. All right, let's check back in on Ryan Bird, who sits 11th. He's now on the inside of Brady Moats. Guys are fighting all around the track here. It's hard to find a good spot. Let's pick a 3 wide. Yep, we'll pick where Cody Height sits. In the middle there with Cody Reeder on the bottom, Aaron Kralik toward the top. Reeder would love to rotate up the track, but he's going to have to check up here. Ooh, man. Yep, Cody Height getting definitely a side full there. Yeah, and I think the number 1 of Brandon Dunford here is in a lot of trouble.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Take a look a little further back there. We're mushing him. Oh, no, not Rochelle Blinken now.
Well, Rochelle Blinken, and right now those two guys look like paddles on the outside of the arcade machine.
Yes.
This doesn't look good. Oh, boy. And somehow Geilis is back in the mix here. 14th is where he sits with all this happening in front of him.
Oh, look at this.
Yep, Kristen Berry to the outside. Kristen Berry looks like he nudges the wall there. Trying to give as much room as he can to Nick Geilis. Watch Kristen Berry. He's been up front most of the night. Kristen Berry's going to be looking to return here very, very soon. Senchak holding on the lead here.
Yeah, Kristen Berry's giving Dunford a nice good push. See if we can get him up and around.
Keep taking a look here to the back here of the field. Number 1 of Brandon Dunford. Oh, hasn't cleared the 20 yet of Cody Smith. Good job hanging there. Instead of going ahead and ripping them apart. That could have been bad. Right now, Matthew George is about to become the meat and sandwich.
Yeah, this is our first time of being at Michigan with NORA.
Ah, okay. Okay, so only one time here.
Yeah.
At Michigan. Look at Jake Christenberry. Remember I said he wanted to get up to the front? This guy's right now taking a shot at 11th, going ahead and sliding the 20 up toward the top. Brandon Dunford's going to lose his position to Ryan Bird. And here comes Christenberry and Bird. Right now still fighting up there. I'll give a quick tip of your hat out there to Vincent Arthur, who's right now holding on to 5th.
Ooh. Oh, crunch in the back there. Nick Geilis is down to 16th now.
Yeah, Geilis is unable to recover from that fumble that happened a little earlier in the stint here. Most guys that pit back on lap 65 to 69. Only a few laps separate most of these guys, so that is going to that's going to trip us up a little bit when it comes to pit strategy. Let's say our guys who came in on about that lap 69 to 70. That is still a one-stop pit stop.
Okay.
Well, still one stop and they'll be back out.
Right.
And maybe still panic. Some of the guys who have been a little bit lower, like right now, Cameron Thompson pit on 65. There may be a chance of a little bit of wiggling around out there,
I'd
seeing
say
what's
he's
going to happen.
yeah, he's the oldest at 65, and Dylan Banks has the newest run through at 70.
Yes. All right, wow. We take a look at turn number 4. Kralik is on the outside. Where's Vincent Arthur? Sticking it right in the middle? Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's going to get Cody Height down on the bottom. And we'll see how all that fares. Still battling along here, taking a look at Vincent Arthur. We haven't really taken our eyes off of him here all night. I think because he's one of the aggressive drivers coming from the very back. 17 spots away from where he was. Gets a little help from Cody Height to give him a shove into 1. And try to pass the number 1, but he's not going to complete it there.
Yeah, he's come from the back several times.
Yeah. Multiple times. I remember he made contact with the pace car. We were creeping up on him on the front of Cody Height's machine.
Then he was involved in one of the accidents.
Yep. Yeah, the one that ended up taking out Josh Conover.
Exactly.
Back on lap 45. Check in on Cody Reeder. I just noticed Reeder's been falling off the table here. Back he goes. Kyle Rochelle's trying to help him, give him some encouragement here and give him another push to the front. That does help him, but slightly. Cody Reeder has definitely upset this league a couple of times with his fuel calculations. Being able to get to the front. Whoa, Christenberry.
Yes. Okay. At first I thought it was just like an optical illusion, but no, he was actually driving a little bit sideways.
Yeah. Well, what ends up happening is when these guys sneak up behind him or decide to change lanes behind you or cut in front of you even, that's normally the worst one. When somebody cuts in front of you around a turn, it takes that downforce on the front nose, the front end begins to float. And the front end starts steering a heck of a lot better, and then that's when the back end just can't keep up. A lot of
wag the dog, they call it.
Yes. Yeah, that's where the nose is outrunning the tail. A little extra oversteer problem. So now Christenberry takes an extreme high line and drops himself down to 18th. Hopefully keeping on rolling. Seeing it. Still, we have our top 12 drivers currently heading into the playoffs. Now, you said earlier that Matthew George is holding on to it via points regardless of how turnout is for the next 3 races.
Right.
Wow, a little knock there
It's
by
actually
Brandon Dunford.
top 16 are above the cutoff line. Yeah, there's 16 drivers that will move into the playoffs.
Excellent. Run us through it. 1 through 16?
I can. You keep an eye on the cars. Yell at me if I gotta read over here. All right, we start out, needless to say, with Josh Conover in first, followed by Vincent Arthur and Tom Senchak. 4th and 5th are Ryan Patty and Jacob Malone. Aaron Kralik, Ryan Bird are 6th and 7th. Cody Smith, Matthew George, Dustin Kaliba finish off the top 10. And 11th is Brady Moats, followed by Kyle Rochelle, Corey Harville, Jake Christenberry's in 14th. 15th is Blake Hoppy, who I haven't seen in quite a while. And 16th is Cody Height. Cameron Thompson happens to be just under the line by 7 points and 17th. So that's probably why he's pushing hard.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Cameron Thompson currently sitting second out there, as Senchak and Kralik surround him. Vincent Arthur has finally gotten a hold of fourth, and we finally find something other than a Chevrolet with Corey Harville, who was in fifth, but Ryan Bird passes him for that position. Cody Height and Cody Smith sitting right behind. That should be a tongue twister. Whoa! Speaking of twister, this isn't good.
Oh,
Harville
no, it's
with
not.
a horrible turn collects almost a couple of drivers there.
Yeah, Cody Smith hit the wall hard.
So you're saying number 20 machine may have clipped the wall as well. I've been alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harville.
Better than I thought. 'Cause he looked like he hit it pretty good.
Right now, this clump of cars right here, looking to get something done. I would say also up around Kralik. Kralik's taking a look here to the outside. This is for spot number 2. Vincent Arthur gonna get a run. Excellent job. That's that bottom to top line we've been talking about. Being a lot more aggressive on those tires when you're starting to get time to come in and change them out. Kralik is able to complete the pass, but Vincent Arthur is yet to complete the pass. He's still taking another look, but has not gotten it yet. Vincent Arthur to the outside, setting himself up for a podium position here, and he's got it.
There we go.
Not bad. Here's Cody Smith.
Yeah, pretty spread out there.
Yep, Cody Smith working his way down pit.
All right.
Boy, he definitely sped in.
Oh.
110% sped in. I don't know if something's up with that car. Sounded like he was underpowered or slowing way down there.
So he's figuring that if they go green from here through, he'll have enough with 30 laps of fuel to make it to the end.
Maybe. But he's going to be out of the draft. All right, 15:22 in the box.
Boy, and Josh Conover at 38 minutes still has no bumper. We're going to have to fire that pit crew.
Yeah. He got maimed. That was definitely a wicked hit.
Nick Guylet is taking it into the pits too.
Yep. There's going to be 4 tires of fuel for him. I think some of these guys are looking to see how long they can last out there. So lap 69 is the last time some of them came in. Still be looking at a lap 100 before they start coming in.
That's what I thought.
The time fall off though, which Senchak is running a best time of a 38.98, just ran a 39.98, so only a second slower.
Yeah. But I'm looking at all the guys in the back are already running 40s.
Yeah. Cody Height on back.
Yep. And Cameron Thompson, who's hanging on by the skin of his teeth because he's also running a 40-second lap.
Well, he's lost the draft out there of Vincent Arthur, not being able to gather him up. All he's got to do, all he has capability of is hoping Ryan Bird can help push him down these stretches. Here comes Cody Reeder to the outside. He's going to make a solid clear. Great job there by Cody Reeder. This guy has been yet to not disappointing at all. Like I said, just from here, us here in the booth, we do miss the 16. Hope Dustin Kaliba can return. Aaron Kralik working his way on down pit. As thought he was making a shot for the lead. No can do. Which puts,
Thompson and Dunford are in there with him.
yep. Thompson,
Oh, as
Dunford,
in
Hollinger as well.
Hollinger. Yeah.
Yep. Tom Senchak, that does leave Vincent Arthur to move up into that second spot. Cody Reeder holds on the third. Boy, Ryan Bird finally returning back to the top 5 here. He's going to need a solid pit stop, though. 40 seconds last time he was down.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, it's just about as good as his pit stop time, or his pit time. Excuse me, his last lap time of 40 seconds. I figure that one. Vincent Arthur, who was following behind Tom Senchak, drops off and doesn't have the lead Cody Reeder does.
Ooh.
Now, both these guys pit at identical times. Look at that!
Oh my.
20 sending it straight up the gut.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that is Smith getting his lap back. The most dangerous way you could possibly think.
Really? I mean, that's they were already slowing to come into the pit, I'm assuming, which is how he ended up flying past him like they were standing still, because they were. But that, yeah, that was a hairy situation.
Well, this is putting some drivers back into the 39-second lap range. I'm sure they'd be pretty happy about getting about a second and a half faster than they've been running. But the stretch to the end is going to be... It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I don't know. I would probably hang out here probably another 4 laps. 3 to 4 laps, and then come out here and fry the tires off my race car here toward the end. The 3 drivers have yet to pit: Moats, Height, and Eldred.
Yes.
Yeah, Cody Eldred out there in 15 Chevrolet, not doing too bad here tonight. He did have that. He was involved in the tangle up on lap 45. So far, so good here. I'm trying to see how far Eldred is off pace. About 5 seconds. 5 1/4 seconds off the lead. Height looks like he's probably pitting. Yep, that's it. And he goes. Eldred's coming in, leaving Moats out to dry. Moats all by himself out here on the track with 22 laps to go. Here in Michigan, right now, Moats in the 19 Chevrolet getting that blinking under control as he is out front. Stella talked to us about fast lap times there. Aaron Krolick with a 38.74.
Nice. Yeah, that's our new best lap time for tonight.
Well, Krolick is in the mix. Dylan Banks out in front of him. A couple of guys did do some quick pit stops, as Moats is now working his way down into pit. Quick pit stop out there for Jake Christenberry, 10.7 seconds. Looks like a set of right sides and back out he goes. That may cost him here in the long run.
Or it may be a genius maneuver.
Well, to help tighten up a race car, we've heard Vincent Arthur say that before. Speaking of Vincent Arthur, down to 8th is where he's sitting currently. Vincent Arthur had a 11.97 second pit stop time.
Man, Guylis is having a workout tonight, trying to keep that car on the track. He does more. He should be the best pro
contact.
Oh yes. Oh, hold it.
Yep, remember the 20 who came down earlier. Got his lap back the hard way, and now he's getting bumped and banged around out there. Yeah, right now Cody Smith hit on lap 90, about 5 laps earlier than everybody else out there on the track. Is getting shuffled to the back here. He's now going to be 10th.
Wow.
Leading a few laps out there was Brady Moats. That's going to leave him in 16th spot, at least 2 seconds from anybody. All right, let's get to our guys up front here. Dylan Banks looks like he's chasing along Cameron Thompson there. Senchak does regain the lead. by a second. You can see his calculation-wise by a second if he's able to continue this route. By what our strategy is saying, Senchak should be able to make it to the end here.
Getting a little help from Banks. I'm waiting for him to do one of those maneuvers of Cody Smith slicing it up the middle. Ooh, wow, that was a shot.
Well, you got to do something. Right now, Cody Reeder's stuck in the middle. 27 wants to keep it playing, though. Kyle Rochelle, not bad. Rochelle getting behind Reeder. Reeder, yes, able to squeak out of there, but closing the door. Ryan Bird hammers Rochelle back up to the top line. I'm not 100% sure that's where he wanted to be. So right now, they've all got to work together here for the next 18 laps to catch Tom Senchak, as Senchak has no help out there but just himself. So a 1 second gap.
We know that works. If they organize themselves rather than fighting against each other, they can reel him in.
Yes. Well, they need to make up about 1.1 seconds to get it going here. So far, they're seeing if they can fight along here. Whoa, fade up there by Cameron Thompson. Almost goes up there and hammers the wall. This is our clutch of cars that need to get it done. Right now, that is Ryan Bird, who's been fighting that car all over the track. Now sits 6th. He's on the inside of Kyle Rochelle. Good job by Rochelle here tonight. There's a lot of things going on for him. He was involved in the lap 40 caution.
Yeah, but he's managed to get himself all squared away and right back in the thick of it.
Yeah. And how these guys are not getting afraid of the wall. And that's the one thing you see when you start the fade up into the turn is how do you not go up and worry about it biting you here, right there. You see Kralik rotates up, no problem. Dylan Banks, he's sitting 3rd. Might be one different position here. Interesting shot as they still continue to fight amongst themselves. Senchak is squeezed out at almost another 0.2 of a second out front. So Stella, you're in Senchak's shoes. You're in his seat right now. What's the game plan? How do we make it to the end?
Let's see. Lap 95 was when he came in.
Yep.
He should have enough fuel. Everybody behind him is equal or less than until you get to Cody Reeder, who came in at 96. I think you stay the course. You're running your line. You're doing well. You're gaining on the 2nd place. Status quo.
What's your biggest concern if you're out there?
Running out of tires.
Yeah. Tires of fuel.
Yeah.
God forbid a caution.
Oh. Well, that changes everything.
Well, I'd take some of the strategies out there and kind of throw them away. I would say it's too late to come in and throw an extra set of tires on.
If they have them at this point.
Correct. They've been down 4 times, most of them here tonight.
Yes.
That's how many tires they had been allotted.
Yeah, looking at the last stop these guys made, I would venture to say they all put on 4.
Shot to the wall.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I asked for a caution. You're going to get one. Cameron Thompson in the wall.
I was just going to say I'll put on 4 except for him. Oh.
Actually,
No,
Cameron Thompson came in on lap 94 with a 15-second pit stop time. Yeah.
He did.
It was Jake Christenberry. Yeah, you're
Yep.
getting these paint schemes
I
hosed up.
am. Wow.
What a hit. I mean, what a hit. It looked like somebody touched the left rear and he beelined straight into the wall. Let's take a look.
Oh, he's
Click.
already loose and oh, crunch. And hello, I'll help you a little bit
Oh,
more there,
Vincent
Mr.
Arthur.
Arthur. Yep.
Bugger. What an interesting turn here. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. See the swipe? See how his car just starts going straight up?
Mm.
And that's my only concern is right now when you see the swipe up. And we'll see if we can see it full speed here. I want to give us a little extra time. Watch right there. You see how it loosens him? And I think he's trying to make sure he keeps off the wall. And yeah, it just
Yeah.
he can't. He's trying to bring it down, but Bird's fighting his way up. Stella, we are all pitting now. Aaron Krolick and Christenberry. And Moats decide to stay out.
Okay.
Christenberry shortchanged himself on tires last time.
And again this time.
Yeah, everybody coming in on 109. Looks like full service here.
Kulikowski might be a 2 with only 13 seconds. You think he got all 4 too?
Maybe, or just enough fuel.
Ah.
Kulikowski's also been down in pit road 8 times tonight.
He has. But heck, as Scott Kerberg's been 11.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
Kerberg's been 11. And he's up to 15th now.
And on the lead lap, mind you.
Yep. Vincent Arthur working his way out of pit. 58 seconds. So that was fixing some of that damage.
Had to.
Yep. Zach Hollinger is who he'll be lining up against. He gets back out there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cameron Thompson. What a hit to the wall. And Corey Harville still assessing some more of that damage. Another minute and 15 down in the box. So hopefully these guys will go back at it yet again.
This could be a nice little shootout with 10 to go.
Well, 10 to go, fresh tires, worn out track. That's my only concern at this point. Right.
He comes out, runs around, stops at the start finish, right?
Actually, choose cone should be complete.
Oh, okay.
Pace car lights are
Excellent.
off. We'll be underway here in just a moment. Choose cone car for passing underneath the yellow line will serve the remainder of this race in the pit road.
Excellent.
Man.
You're a dreamer.
Well, I am
So-
definitely hoping we're going to have a good run here all the way to the end. I think our fans out there would enjoy it as well. Definitely, guys, don't forget to come out and shout out here. Tell me what you think about what we got going on.
Well, next week we're at Daytona.
All right. Well, right now we're on the loud pedal here in Michigan. 9 to go. Krolick out front. Moats is going to try to make another shot for it here. Moats sits second, outside line, and down to the bottom goes Cody Reeder.
Wow.
He's the first one going to send us 3 wide here. And Christenberry wishing he had another set of tires here. Christenberry
Yeah.
knocked.
Come on.
27 machine. Look out. Let's get in that Michelin chopper view as we can see everything from
Oh.
over top. This is looking ugly.
Yes, it is.
Right now, Ryan Bird trying to shoot it up the gut here. Still Krolick holding on. Moats has the outside line. Dylan Banks is going to push Moats into the lead. Right now, that's going to help Dylan Banks later on if he can get Moats out front. And then he's going to only have one guy to attack here.
Wow.
Already a huge shuffle up. As I say that, Banks now goes down to the bottom. Banks has the lead. Moats now sits second, and now Senchak the third. Finally getting a little bit of a reprieve here as everybody else takes a breath before we head into 3. The shuffle up begins again. Jake Christenberry, he's shuffled out of the top 10, now sitting 12th. He's down in front of the Sunny D machine at Cody Height. Almost 4 wide. There's some contact,
There we go.
and that's
There
going
we
to go
go.
guileless.
Oh, Lord.
All right, a
and
lot
we
of
are-
drivers who had some chances here tonight. And Cameron Thompson is laughing at this one. Oh, my dude. Oh, I cannot believe I caught that live. I cannot believe I just caught that live. Did you see that?
I'm just wondering. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking to myself, wow, we still have action going, you know, them wrecking up here by the flag stand. And yeah, no.
What happened?
And that was guileless, just going into the wall for 0. Yeah. I mean,
right.
on a caution.
Yeah, let's see. All right. I'm trying to see if there's an aerodynamic issue here. Because he gets up right close. Nope, looks like he nudges the edge of Kralik.
Yep.
Bounces
then comes
and
down.
catches the 27.
Beats Rochelle to death.
Christenberry's done.
Missed. Good. Crunch.
Harville's done. There's Kulikowski up top. He's spinning around.
Yep. There. Harville just contacted. Yeah.
All right, we're going to sit back and watch Christenberry again because I think he got maimed. There.
Yep.
I would say this gives us a chance to see the 45. Oh. I think that's Eldred. Yep, that's Eldred getting loose. He's just trying to hold on to the thing, make it stop. That's somebody who got a boatload of damage. Scott Kerberg. And you know, we haven't talked much about these guys all race.
Yep.
And they
now
get
they
caught
get
up
to
in one.
finally in there. Oh, and on camera time, and they're sideways, where pieces and parts are flying off. Now, see, I saw more happening.
Oh.
Yep.
Right there. Gosh. You just can't make that up. I mean, why?
What? I don't know.
Why? I mean, I don't know. I think the
Jay's
rule
saying-
is if there's a caution. If there's a caution, you to lock it down until everybody's square. I mean, look how we're slowing it down. We're slow. We're still slow.
Are we?
We're still slow.
Slow.
Oh.
God.
Well, choice would have been up toward the wall. Hindsight 2020.
Yep. So Jay out there's happy. Height missed it. Blazing Fast TV has joined us.
Sorry. We've had
Getting spicy.
okay, so technically we've had 7 unscheduled cautions here.
Yes.
Jay. I don't know aiming, buddy. That, target fixation.
Well, Rochelle moved at the last second. He was going down on the low, and Rochelle kind of moved, and there was no place for either one of them to go. That would be my take on that last one. So what was that, about 109?
Oh, the caution?
Yeah.
114.
No. 114.
Yep.
Oh my.
114 is one we had
All
guys
right.
spinning around. Jacob Gladelick has done 14 laps on the Choose Cone car here tonight.
Jeez.
Let's get this one back underway as Dylan Banks. Off we go. 4 to go at the line.
Yeah, I'd have to say at this point, if I'm out front, I am going just as far away out front as I possibly can.
Now, right now, Banks has it down to the floor. Oh,
it's
goodbye.
not gonna
That's
help.
Moats. That's Moats.
Well, oh, it did bring out a caution.
Yep. He was backwards on the racing surface. Cool camera angle there. Brady Moats. He's around. Let's see what he's got. Dunford. You cannot tell me that Kulikowski didn't just have a heart attack.
No.
I mean, how? I mean, poor guy here is just trying to get this race complete. And what? What? Watch. Oh. Just. Why? No. I mean, I couldn't imagine looking at the rear view out the left front. I mean, there's somebody sliding by you at 180 miles an hour.
Yep.
Stella, I believe this may be our first green-white
checker.
Jake Christenberry sitting in the pit.
Yes.
All right, drivers who have taken it back to the garage. Nathan Brzezowski lost the keys to his car, finishes 24th. Jacob Gladelick will actually finish ahead of him in the Choose Cone car, sitting 23rd. Josh Conover still in pit for the last hour and 3 minutes, I believe.
Yep.
Thomas Walter finishes 21st. Took it back to the garage after lap 44. Corey Harville in the 92, my Milwaukee machine, down and out. Finishes on 113, takes it back to the garage. I think he figured he wasn't going to be able to make it. I believe Nick Geilis will finish 19th. And Jake Christenberry may finish 18th here. Seeing that they have extensive damage to those machines. Down pit road now, Kyle Rochelle in the 27 Chevrolet sits 17th. Kulikowski coming down and enjoying a quick repair session for 16th spot. Kerberg and Brady Moats. I think Moats has, we'll see if that's a full disconnect here by Brady Moats. That may be the end of his night. Leaving us to only a handful of drivers left.
Yeah, he is not moving at all and not in the pit.
All right, so Kerberg and Kyle Rochelle are leaving pit road now. One time around, they're each going to move up another position. So Kyle Rochelle may be looking at a cool 15th place. Alrighty, Choose Cone car in danger. Gosh, how did Dylan Banks miss it?
I don't know. He's up front.
It popped out of the pace car. How did he almost miss it?
Well, because that would have been an EOL, and that would have been painful from first to last.
Painful. How do you hit it as the leader?
Yeah.
I mean, how? I mean,
like you say, he popped out of the pace car.
man.
Yeah. All's well.
Yep,
He's
we're in
saying
danger, Will Robinson.
pshaw. I wasn't even close. But
Oh,
take a look. Ryan Bird is back up on the lead row, back where he started almost. So this should be an interesting finish. He knows what to do up here in the front.
well, honestly, all night, your 4 fastest guys are sitting right here in the front 2 rows.
They are. Cody Reeder had the lap record for a while.
Now, Vincent Arthur's going to be scrambling for a top 5 here. We're going to see if he
Uh-oh.
can get it.
We don't like scrambling.
Well, he's really only got 2 laps to figure it out.
Yes.
So here we go. Cody Reeder makes the quick switch. High line for Reeder.
Oh. See Dylan Banks swish the tail there.
Yep, well, that's going to cost him.
Cost
Senchak's
him.
got it. Side by
Oh.
side, Dylan Banks looking to fold his sides in.
Cody
And
Reeder
Cody
says, I'm
Reeder
going to
going
get
to
it.
send it into 3. Reeder's
Oh,
got the
and-
lead and a full clear. Senchak up into Banks. All we got to do
Wow.
is make it to the line here, and Smith is
Oh.
going to make sure we don't.
He thought he was going to
Smith
do
is
that.
around, and I think Eldred just got it again.
Ah. He was trying to do that
Oh.
squeak through the middle thing, and there was no hole there. And we are back to 3 laps to go.
Alrighty, well, we'll, Wow. All right, Cody Smith now sitting down in the pits. I'll wait to see how this plays out. Cody Smith, that was, yeah, he full sent that one. He was trying to be a hero. That didn't look good. Let's see if we can take another look at it here. So Senchak and Banks are going at it, and I would say some of this is the issue with these two, is it slows them down. But yeah, it opened up and Banks ricochets off the wall.
Yep.
Oh, George.
Oh, hold it.
Eldred
No.
hammers the wall.
Oh,
Bow.
Yep. I see it flying. Jeeps. Is that a rough night?
Oh, Cody Eldred?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea how he's still hanging out with this.
Through no fault of his own. I was thinking to myself, Guileless was going to have the first caution and the last
trying
caution.
to get out of there. I mean, he's like head for the grass, head for the grass, head for the grass, head for the grass. Oh man. Look at this. Right there. Boy, and the 84 height getting out of there. What a stroke of luck. Stroke of luck. Decides to choose high side. No one goes up high. Wow. All right, Barney. Not bad.
Yep. I'm surprised they can still hold it up there. Huh, it's had a lot of work tonight.
Yeah.
Yellow flag ought to have little tatters on the edges. May have to burn it after the race.
Another fine record night here of cautions here at Michigan.
Choose cone. Complete.
Hey,
Unscathed.
looks like he made it.
So our top 4 in that front clutch again will be Reeder, Senchak, Bird, and Banks. Should be interesting.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Who is that sideways there in the back? I don't know if you saw that down at the bottom. It looked like somebody's crab walking.
Somebody on the line? Yeah, running You think he started to warm up his tires and got a little away from him?
I don't know.
It wasn't Rochelle, was it?
No. All right.
Okay.
Dylan Banks. Down to the bottom line here.
Deciding to take it after the speedster of Cody Reeder.
Yeah. All right, Reeder crosses the line. Good angle here as you see Vincent Arthur slicing the inside of Eric Crawley.
Yes.
Crawley trying to shut the door.
Says no.
No can do. Reeder going to hold on. Crawley rotates up top. And Banks. Yup. Oh, Banks.
Oh, hold it. Please.
Now, good job by everybody else. Brandon Dunford telling him he's not happy about him cutting in front. So Cody Reeder looks like he might be finally heading to the white flag, but Tom Senchak has been setting this one up.
Yes.
Seeing if he can get Ryan Bird to back off of him here so he can make the pass. Reeder taking a look to the inside, and he's got it. White flag.
Yeah. But Reeder also made a bad turn back there and smacked the wall.
Something's happened to Crawley. That is not going to bring out a caution, though. White flag has come out. Tom Senchak battling for the lead, side by side as they come down the backstretch here. Very close as they dive into three. Senchak's going to have the favorable line. But can Cody Reeder cross him over? Right now they're taking one last look at it here, trying to see if he can get it. Doesn't look like he's got it. Reeder taking a shot to the inside. And Senchak is going to win this one.
Wow.
Ryan Bird places third. Vincent Arthur with a sixth place finish. Brandon Dunford sitting fifth.
All right.
Yeah, Jay out there saying Dylan Banks may have suffered some damage. I guarantee he did. Especially banging off the side of another car, and then he ricocheted off that wall. Not bad, Tom Senchak coming away with the win here.
Yeah, that gives him 3 wins for the season. So right behind Conover and Vincent Arthur with 4 each.
All right, not bad at all. Finally got this one complete there, Stella. A couple of these guys are going to be looking to get it. Late Apex Racing getting 2 out of their 3 drivers into podium positions here tonight. That should work out very well for them. Hoping to see Cody Reeder with KPR Motorsports. Should have a solid one here. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, finally got it complete. After a few green-white checkers, let's see if we can find your favorite driver. Find out where they finished. 13 drivers. Lead lap. Yeah, Scott Kerberg coming in 10th. Yeah. Talk about being all the way back. Scott Kerber started in 20th. Dead last, so. All right, guys, hold on. Let's try to gather these guys up. Alrighty, everybody, finally chasing down our third place finisher, Ryan Bird. You scored on the pole here tonight, but just weren't able to finish. Hey, man, but still came away with a podium. Talk to me about the kind of the first half of this race, and then move on to what in the world happened at the second half.
First half was a disaster. Driving over my head, went backwards, burned the tires up, and then found a line that kind of worked for me that gave me some clean air in the corners, and I just kind of ripped that the rest of the night using the bottom, and no one else was really using it, so I was able to work back up there, and then working with the teammate after that to try to get us both in the podium, and it worked out.
Man, oh man, and definitely it was a very odd night because as the second half kind of began to unfold, guys started, I would almost say, racing a lot more silly if you compare the beginning of you guys 3-4 wide, almost 4 rows back, to double wide and killing each other heading into turn 3. I mean, it was just it was a crazy race all around. I mean, do you think it was just lack of discipline, or guys with no patience left, or what happened out there?
I mean, it's getting down to crunch time to make the playoffs if it's tight for you, and I think a lot of these guys after that first run realized how hard it was to pass once we got singled out. And I mean, you almost had to stay out of line and keep them racing in front of you, or you were done. Once y'all got single file, you weren't passing anybody. So I think that was part of it. Everybody realized that they couldn't just get in line and ride and save tires, and that wasn't going to work. So we all got a little desperate, and then the guys who need to make the playoffs are even more desperate. And it's kind of what you see on Sundays, I guess, just to a more amateur extent. We all get a little more desperate as the race goes on and make stupid moves, frankly.
Yep. All right, well, let's talk about somebody who didn't like following in line much. Your paint scheme has changed a bit here. We notice more of a black and white scheme. Talk to me a little bit about why.
Yeah, Scott Bloomquist. Anyone who's in the dirt world knows who Scott Bloomquist is, and he unfortunately passed away Friday morning. And thank you to Danny Cochran. He made the most important part of the paint scheme, that side logo. And I slapped this together, just a little tribute, run for a couple weeks for him.
Awesome, awesome, man. Well, we're starting to run out of time here, and we're right before the playoffs. Confidence level starting to pick up a little bit, seeing that you had a pole position here tonight and finished third.
Yeah, absolutely. Last 2 weeks, performance-wise, have been great. Just got to make sure I keep finishing these races. Didn't do a good job of that last week. I need to make sure I finish where I've been running. And try to pick up a couple more of these podiums, maybe a win or two.
All right, well, definitely everybody's looking for that, aren't we? All right.
Absolutely.
Well, they're going to be weighing your options there as we head back to Daytona next week on the 27th. Man, that's gonna be a crapshoot. We're all gonna hope the best for you out there, and give me a shout outs while I got you in here, and let's get you ready for Daytona.
Yeah, most importantly, like I said, the Bloomquist family. I hope they're doing all right, dealing with everything this week. Um, Shout out to my teammates. They both did a phenomenal job. We worked together extremely well tonight. Missing Dakota Moniz. Thank you guys for broadcasting. That's all.
All right, Ryan Bird, appreciate you, buddy, and good luck next week.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
All right, Ryan Bird. Ryan Bird scores on the pole. I'll say it again. Ryan Bird scores on the pole, finishes third. But somebody who actually started in the fifth spot was Cody Reeder, and he ended up finishing second. Now, Cody, talk to me about this race here a little bit, man. This thing kind of got a little messy here.
Yeah, it was gonna be interesting if that last caution didn't come out. I thought I had the win in the bag, and then obviously they wrecked behind me. But um, yeah, it was man, what a fun race! Like I love Michigan because you pack the cars up, but it still takes a little bit of talent, and it's just such a fun track. And these cars here actually it suits really well. So I had a really good time. Wish I wouldn't have got past in the last corner, but kudos to him. He did a great job. I was just too tight. So
Yeah, very very difficult track here, especially when the track starts getting rubbered up. Everything starts changing a little bit. It looked like you start getting a little bit frustrated middle of the race, and started making some daring moves to get to the front. I mean, is
Yeah.
there like a timer that went off in your head saying it's go time, or what happened?
yeah, well, we started getting to where tires were starting to wear and all that. So I just knew I was going to lose the leaders if I didn't make some aggressive moves and burn up the tire that I did have. So I think if you ask anybody I race with, I'm kind of known as the tire saving guy, where you pass me at the beginning and I get you late. But when it gets later here, it's just so hard to pass. So you gotta pull the belts tight and make some moves that you probably wouldn't if if it was you're racing for 15th or something. But I knew I had a good car, and I knew if I could just get to the front, I'd have a decent shot at it. It's just you just kind of got to do what you got to do. But there's a couple times where I made some contact and had to apologize, but luckily no incidents or anything like that. I think the car was pretty clean. That's what's important.
Yeah. Well, that you've got to kind of keep the same mindset moving into Daytona next week. What I was gonna say, I don't want to. How do we get more teammates out there to kind of work with you, man?
Well, I need to find teammates that don't have children during the middle of the season. So that's I'm happy as I am for Dustin. I definitely miss racing with him, and it kind of hurts me in these races because it's not you don't got anybody to rely on. It's just me, myself, and I. And fortunately, I feel like I'm good enough to where these guys definitely think that I am a big competitor. Hopefully, I don't want to say fear me, but know that I'm going to be there at the end. And because of that, I typically don't get a ton of help in these situations. So next week will be interesting. I might have to try and partner up with somebody and see what happens. But it's all about winning or trying to get somebody in. I'm just kind of waiting on Dustin to come back and make my life a little bit easier.
Yeah, well, I would say the same for Jacob Malone out there. That poor guy, he needs just as much help. And unfortunately, I don't think we'll see him for a right while, man. A couple of suspensions here. That's definitely hurting him on that run. But, man, congratulations on a second place finish. Go and give me your shout-outs here before I let you get ready for Daytona.
Yeah, he gave me an idea. If he is racing at Daytona, maybe we can shake and bake a little bit. But yeah, I just got to thank you guys putting this on every week and letting our friends and family and just the fans of the sport just watch. So thank you for that. I got to thank shout out to my teammate Dustin. I miss racing with him, but I'm sure he misses racing. But got bigger things to do right now. Totally understand that. And I think VinQ been on board all year. It's so cool actually having a sponsor. So guys, shout out VinQ and yeah, thank my wife for letting me do this every week.
Cody Reeder, congratulations, man. Good luck next week.
Thanks.
All right, everybody, that is Cody Reeder in the 17 Ford, the only Ford to place in the actually in the entire field, when especially in the top 10. That's how I was looking at. Originally, Cody Reeder actually joined up much later out there, but glad to see him back out and giving a go at it. But let's go ahead and have a chat out there with our race winner out there of Tom Senchek. Tom, what a race here, buddy!
Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, that was a fun one. Me and Cody were talking in the room. That was like one of the more fun races of the season.
But it was so messy there toward the end. I mean, man, what in the world? I mean, you started back in the 8th position, where that is where everything's really started happening. Guys were 3 wide, 3 to 4 rows deep. I mean, what a wild race. And then everything just turned into a paintball fight here at the end.
Yeah. Well, the first 3 guys stayed out, so we knew that. I think me, Dylan, Cody, and a couple other guys that were there knew that it was a race with the fresh tires, because I think Aaron and a few other guys stayed out, and we knew we were going to be able to clear them pretty quick. But it was a race to that, really, honestly, getting past those guys. But I don't know, it was pretty clean for most of the race, and then at the end, it snowballed into a couple wrecks there.
Man. All right. Well, how great was it? I was going to say, how great was it having a teammate there, and especially in the podium position, that the two
definitely.
of you guys were able to work together and kind of, come away with ultimately 2 spots in the podiums.
Well, we definitely got to give a shout out to Ryan for a couple reasons. Like, he was pushing me on the restarts left and right every time we had one. But one of the more underrated moments is that last caution. where me and Dylan kind of like I washed up into Dylan there. I got loose and came back down, and I mean, heads up to Ryan not destroying me, because I watched the replay from his point of view and he almost killed me. But heads up for him. Didn't take me out right there, so I definitely got to give him a shout out.
Awesome, awesome. How is this going to transfer over into Daytona with this being your third win on the year?
It's not. I mean, it's cool to get another win and stuff, but Daytona's a whole different beast. Here, at least we're letting off and touching the brake every once in a while. Daytona is going to be whoever gets the best push, whoever puts himself in the right position, whoever has enough fuel at the end. It's really anybody's game, especially just the draft packages, the side drafting. It's gonna be fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just definitely not gonna be the same.
Right. Well, not as much room side to side. I know that's for sure.
Sure.
That's going to be
For sure.
very, very tough. Blazing Fast TV. Who is this out here in my chat?
That's Dakota. He couldn't make it today. He couldn't make it. I'm not really sure why, but he's giving me some shout outs in the Discord. So yeah, definitely got to give him a shout out as well. Sorry he couldn't make it. I'm sure he would have been up here contending with us too, though. Me, Kyle, and Ryan.
All righty. Any other shout outs out there, Tom?
Yeah, shout out to you guys for the broadcast. Shout out to everybody watching, my teammates. Shout out to the guys up front that were racing super clean tonight. And I definitely want to dedicate this one to my late mother, who died on July 3rd, unfortunately. I wish she was here to see this one, because she would have been proud.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, Tom. Try to take it easy, my man. Well, I
Will do,
know.
man.
I know. Try to hang in there. Congratulations on your win here at Michigan, and we'll see what you can do at Daytona.
Hope to see you again.
All right. Tom Senchak down and out. He's heading on off. And coming away with a win here at Michigan. Boy, that's tough here. Wow. Man, I did want to get just a little bit there from Tom Senchak, a little bit on that bump that was going on out there with Dylan Banks. I knew the two of them were kind of hammering off each other and down the backstretch, and it carried through 3 and 4, and what a wild race this ended up being. Boatload of cautions, though. I would say we had 9. I believe we had 9 unscheduled cautions and then 1 stage break. Fantastic race, so I expect them to try to clean this up a little more during Daytona, where we will be at next week, August 27th. Same time, guys, will be green flag at 8:30, and that should be very close to the end right before we start heading into the chase. And I guarantee you, guys, I'm telling you, the chase, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. A lot of guys are running out of time. A lot of guys are trying to push that one last little piece. But appreciate all you guys out there in the chat, especially you, Jay, man, joining up, saying hello. Drift King out there as well. Stella trying to keep you guys busy. My wife as well, and Dakota Moniz. Appreciate you hanging out there, buddy. Don't forget to share this to your friends, like and subscribe, and that should do it for us here tonight at the National Oval Racing Association. This is SimTrax Broadcasting, signing off. Be well, be safe, be kind, and I'll see all you guys next time.